Last Supper was a tense, heartbreaking, symbolic, and utterly miraculous final meal that Jesus shared with his disciples before he was arrested. It was no accident that it fell on the night of the Passover, a celebration of Israel's freedom from captivity, for that was precisely what was about to happen again. No, not just for Israelites, but for all humanity, an event that eclipses even the freedom of Israel itself, greater than the world, the limits of the universe, and all creation. It was the dawning of a new order of reality, a new covenant, where humankind would begin again. In the same way, after supper, he took the cup, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you." Just as Adam's sin runs in our very veins, Jesus uses the symbol of wine to reinfuse human genealogy with a new uncontaminated bloodline. We can only fall to our knees when we truly recognize the meaning of that blessed hymn, "Oh, the blood of Jesus, it washes white as snow." But it was not only his blood. The slaughtered lamb during the Passover festival was roasted and eaten. Jesus took a loaf of bread and gave thanks to God. He broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." When we partake of the sacred meal, we remember the great sacrifice Jesus made. Therefore, whoever eats the bread or drinks the cup of the Lord in an unworthy manner will be guilty of sinning against the blood and the body of the Lord. A man ought to examine himself before he eats the bread and drinks of the cup. For anyone who eats and drinks without recognizing the body of the Lord drinks judgment on himself. The cost of our redemption was so great that to partake of it can only be an act of gratitude. Gratitude does not mean trying to repay a gift, but to receive it in a way that is worthy of the giver's intent. Bread and wine, food and drink. Jesus did not ask us to remember him by worshiping a shiny monument, for life is not sustained by gold, glamour, glory, or greatness. Rather, he asked us to remember him by eating and drinking. Just as food is crushed and drink is poured to become our physical bodies, so was Jesus crushed and poured out to become our hands, feet, minds, hearts, will on earth. His sacrifice made possible the holy union of God and man, a true holy